stream, so, like, I can't read what any of y'all are saying. Oh my goodness! I finally actually finished this picture. It took me so long. Honestly. Anyway. As you can tell, I was spamming my, logo in the background. Hello, hi, hello, hi. What I'm gonna... Thank you. Please ignore that. That was me... What? That was me... I don't know where I should draw the goat, was it? That was me taking screenshots of the most diabolical Reddit thread ever, where people were like, he's super attractive, he's not! The guy, the Spider-Man that sells you followers is not attractive, girly. I feel like I should do it on a separate, like, I should do it on the other side, but that feels uncomfortable, so I'm gonna do it on that part. We're gonna draw here. We're gonna draw this thing. We're gonna draw them. We're gonna draw the other one that, I played as briefly and then didn't like. I don't even want to know who that is. Hello, everyone. Hi, hello. I'm gonna draw the little guy. Okay, no, every single time... I'm trying to get it in a good position. Every single time I get really excited over Leshy, I feel like a really over-the-top fangirl, like, getting really excited over a late 2000s Justin Bieber concert. And I feel like that says a lot about me. I'm a major Leshy fan, as you can tell. Leshy. Oh dear. Put them back in, bro. Yeah, so, what happened? Do you know, actually, I was thinking of making a membership, but, like, the membership was, like, completely utterly free, and, like, people just get stickers to spam. Hello. Hi. Are people gonna get mad at me for drawing the goat like this? Because, like, I'm really, like, dwelling on the fact that someone said that my art didn't have enough diversity, and I'm still dwelling on that. I just want people to spam stickers of my OCs in the comments. I just really want that. I feel like it'd be really funny. Like, I don't want people to pay to, like, see things, so I probably wouldn't post any, like, you know, other than, like, really long speed draws, I wouldn't post anything for, like, I wouldn't post anything special that, like, only your members could see, other than, like, can you binge watch each and every single one of insert this fandom's speed paints for, like, 3 hours? See how long you can survive. Speak your mind. And I hate it when YouTube hides some comments, because, like, they don't need to be hidden. Like, speak. It's not even that bad. Talking about... Anyway, what I was on about, right. What was it about? I don't know if anybody caught on my last, like, community post. I did post something that, like, I thought people were gonna look at and think I was actually crazy, and I got one comment on it, but I think it's because, like, majority of people don't really see my community posts until, like, 3 hours later. So, it's nothing special, I just wrote something really stupid on a t-shirt and thought it was funny. Guys, it's the one who waits from the game. Right, I get overtly, like, giggly whenever I play this game. It's oddly fun. Anyway, what was I wanting to talk about? I was recording myself rambling about something, and I saw this piece of fan art that absolutely took me out. I was like, this was like hysterical, like crazy laughter that I got from this stupid fan art that, like, I saw online, And it had nothing to do with what I was talking about. I think originally I was talking about, like, fan art I saw, and I was like, girly pop, this is really weird, bro. And then all of a sudden, like, I get flashbang with an image with the lamb with, like, 8 kids and Narinda, and I was staring at it, and the more and more I looked at it, the more I started laughing. It's like, it actually took me over. Hi. Hello. You completely missed the conversation where I talk about a fan art of Narinda and the lamb with 8 children. Oh, I can't post it. I have the image saved, but I don't think I can repost someone's artwork and laugh at it. Cause I think I did the same thing with the ship that I really liked as well. This is really old, right? This is how, like, some of my OCs came to live. Okay, right? You know Kiki from Animal Crossing? I really shipped her with some other character. And, like, you know fan kids and all, yeah? I understand that. But, like, 8 children? 8? The lamb could not be doing all that, bro. Narinda would not allow this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold my hand. Hold my many hands. My 16 hands. Okay, right? Alright. I still do draw Dandy's World related artwork, it's just not as frequent as much. Yeah, other than that image actually wrecked me. I couldn't handle that. Everything was being thrown at me at once, and I was like, the fan cannot be this down horrendous. Yeah, so, turns out they are 16 different hands from, like, multiple dimensions. It's like I'm not gonna say that because that makes me feel like a weirdo when I say I've got hands. I've got many a hands. I'm a spider, you know. I've got 8 hands. Yeah, what is it? What is it? Why is it lagging? Moment. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh. Hello. Inca. Do you know what? Do you know what's really funny though? I have a character named Inca. That's actually kind of crazy. That's a really odd thing to tell someone, that I have an OC with the same name as you. That's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna draw this goofer. What? This goober. This goofy goober. He's doing a silly little thing. If I say he one more time, do you know what? Take me, Narinda. I'm done with life. This game has taken me over. I got it from a name generator. I got it from a name generator, so you're just throwing a fun fact. Okay. This is my Nintendo Switch picture library, and I'm going to explain to you each and every single one of these screenshots I have. I've been proposed to a great number of 4 times, right? I had Weber's brother Hebre, which, oh my god, dude, I felt so bad when he died. I was like sobbing. I should have given him the double his lifespan thing, right? I was sobbing my eyes out at that, right? I had to bury him and everything. But then, like, immediately after that, halfway through me being married to Hebre, Weber came up to me. I know Weber's a child, right, in, like, Don't Starve, but for some reason he's marryable in Cult of the Lamb. Don't worry, I said no, because Hebre would murder him, and 2, that's a bit freaky. I don't like you like that, Weber, go away. Don't ask what I'm on about, by the way. They did, like, a collab, and he's not allowed to have kids, but you can marry him, and that's freaky. I'm not too keen on that, bro. Anyway, that was really odd thing to say. Please don't come after me. I would never do that. I'm not a freaky little goober, okay, right? I don't do things. Hello! Waves my hand at you digitally. I don't have hands right now. I gave them all away. But, hi! Anyway, other than that, another thing, right, again, right, so these two followers obviously had a bit of a love story going on. I didn't finish the quest, so they didn't, like, you know, start dating or anything, right? So they were like, they was like, you need to cook a meal so I can go, impress that random guy from the other side of the thing, okay? And hello? I do. I recall your name. Yes, hello everyone. I'm ranting about a new game that I like. Right, so I got 2 new people, right? And the moment I got them back in, right, this was after Hebre died. This was after, like... This was way after the whole entire I need to impress this person thing. And all of a sudden this guy comes up to me and he's like, dude, please, I know I just got into the cult, you should marry me 100%. And I had to accept because I just thought it was funny. Hi. Hello. I did say your name. I promise you I did. I'm still, like, dwelling on the fact that that somebody commented, like, quite frequently. Like, not quite frequently, but I got a comment. And it wasn't mean or anything. It was just telling me, oh, you don't really, like, something, like, I don't want to paraphrase, because then that'll make that person seem bad, and they weren't, they were just giving me advice. But, like... I didn't have, like, a lot of diversity in my cast, so I just, like, I took that on board, okay? I use Procreate to draw. I've been using it ever since I got an iPad, surprisingly. It's a really good app, it's just you have to pay for it. No. Oh, every single time I see 99 Nights, I just sit there. I can't comprehend it, okay. Right. His head's there. That's the noise of somebody who's suffering. Yeah, anyway, what I was on about, right? I don't know either. Yeah, what was it about, right? So, I'm married to that person, I made Weber a disciple, Weber died, surprisingly. I gave the guy that I'm married to the little thing so it doubles his lifespan, so I can actually have someone be with me for longer than 50 days, okay? Yeah, gave mushrooms to that weird guy, the weird mushroom guy, that really broke up a fight between Monica and some other lady, Sayori, Monica, and Natsuki are all dead. Sayori asked to be sacrificed, so I did. It for some reason said she got to old age when she wasn't even in the room with me. Natsuki became the loyalty enforcer, but the only reason I took that quest on, right, and lost so much faith, was because she's always asleep. She doesn't, she's a night owl, she only wakes up in the night. Alright, and what, anyway, I buried Natsuki and, Monica in the same place. The only one that's alive from the Doki Doki part is Yuri. Yuri is the only one that's thriving and healthy. I have a poet, for some reason, in my following, that wrote a love poem about two of the other members, and I'm starting to believe I should get Sins of the Flesh. I'm starting to think, because to get the maid dress, right? I unlocked the maid dress, okay? You need to get, You need to... you need to get Sin, right? I don't have Sins of the Flesh. I don't have the Freaky Pack. I don't have Cult of the Lamb Freaky DLC, okay, right? I don't have that. But, like, I need it to complete things. So I'm stuck with forever knowing that I will never be able to play comfortably the game because I've got some guy running around going, hey dude, hey dude, we should... do not freak it out here, please. Right, is it bad that I think... I wanted to layer the goat's clothing so the goat had a skirt and trousers, but it looked terrible. What are you going on about? What is happening in my chat? What is happening? Are you all okay? We all right in here? Dude. Wow, I've got 7 people watching this happen. Yeah, anyway, I'm still, like, really heavily, like, thinking about, that diversity thing. Because, like, I pride myself in being able to draw diversity. What the heck is going on? What are all of you doing? I'm trying to talk about Cult of the Lamb, and I've got people sobbing in my chat. Are any of you okay? Because this feels like I feel like I'm babysitting you all, bro. Ooh, where? Alright, all of y'all need to calm down, or I'm gonna do some evil things, okay, right? If y'all do not calm down, I'm going to draw the most horrendous image possible that you can think of. Okay. Yeah. Take it, please. Oh. Alright, if I'm gonna draw some things. Okay. Have the iPad, bro. Take it. This looks... Let me fix up the head shape real quick, because I feel like that is what making it looking weird. It's because the head too big. Cranium. The cranium. I wanted to get a pin of the... Do you know what? You know, if you go onto YouTube's website... and you go on to Cult of the Lamb on the YouTube's website. If you go all the way down and look at the sold out things, right? And you see a Dancer bobblehead pin. One of them's Narinda, okay, right? One of them is the one who waits. And I want everyone to know that. They got the one who waits absolutely breaking it down over here. They got, oh man. They got the one who waits absolutely. They got the one who waits absolutely hitting it on the dance floor. No. Okay, right. What should I pose this evil creature as? I want to know. I made a joke. Do you know that image where it's like adoptable selling for 500 and they're like, every single time I see this image I keep having to remind myself it's Gaster, and people are like thicker yet thicker, thick yet thicker or something. That's what's funny, right? Do any of you know that image? Can all of you be jolly for a bit, okay? I'm literally begging you, can all of you be jolly? I did an image of the goat like a couple of like a day ago, right? And I just drew him because I drew I forgot her name, but it's the cat lady that sells you the things, and that her sons are both serving Narinda and stuff. Yum yum yeah. Right. Oh my goodness, bro. I'm going to bite through all of your walls and eat them, right, and leave you with no walls, okay? I will eat your house like a termite. Can you please? Don't leave so soon. Don't leave so soon. Dum dee da dee dum. Is this image? That's where it comes from. It's this. Nobody got the reference. I think I added it to the wheel. I will draw it. I did add your OC to the wheel. I just don't roll the wheel anymore, right? But I will possibly... Do you know what? I'll probably do that next stream where I'll just draw requests I get. But anyway, so nobody ever got this reference. Nobody got this reference. And I do not have a clue why. I don't know if I can actually get onto the wheel. But it's definitely on there. I had like a couple of people's OCs on there. I did have a little doodle page. Where is it? Where is my doodle page? Where is the 67 doodle page? This. Yeah, I need to restart it so I'll draw your... do you know what? Actually. Do you know what I'm going to do right now? I believe... this is, your OC. So here, I'm gonna draw it just for you. Right now. I think it's the one that you have on your shorts page, so, this is actually... oh my god, I am cooking, you could say. My liege, I am baking. My liege, listen. My liege. I love saying that. Oh, because I keep seeing, like, Ask Cult of the Lamb characters, and I keep getting, like, 100% taken back. Do you know, this is what I was referencing. It was this one specific comic of Bendy and Alice, and they had, like, a kid, and it reminded me of that image that absolutely broke me with Narinda, and I was like, dude... Died 2018, born 2022. Welcome back, Bendy Ink Machine Ask Blog. I need the reference image back, bro. Don't turn off now. Hold on, wait a minute. Make sure it's anatomically correct. Because I have a thing for not making anything anatomically correct for some reason. I should really, like, label who asked for these, so I know, who I'm drawing it for. Yeah, so... Wait, hold on, that doesn't look correct. Yippee, I guess. Look. Very tiny, though, do you know? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Enjoy that, I guess. Yippee, now I can finally check chat because I haven't been able to check it because I was drawing. I was drawing off reference. I'm not doing requests right now, but I'll probably do it next stream, but I did say, right, I'm gonna draw for a bit and then play Demonology with everyone. Okay, I promised that, and I will deliver on my promise after I've drawn the goat. Okay? I don't know what pose I should make the goat doing, because I made the lamb do a little, like, praying gesture. So should I do the exact same thing, or should I make them, like... I don't know why I screenshotted that. I think I did that for the fact that, like, I need to remember things. By the way, literally all the requests I've ever gotten have been screenshotted, so I know everything. So I don't forget that, like, I'm not forgetting anybody or anything. Right, I still do that to this day, even though I don't have the wheel. I still screenshot them just in case, like, hey, maybe I want to redo the wheel, which I probably won't ever. So... it is on an indefinite hiatus. I don't know when I'm going to start taking wheel requests again. But one day they may return. Maybe hand-picked requests this time. I'm not very good with doing, like, requests because I was working myself to, like, the point of, like, burnout trying to get this, because I fell asleep on my own drawings, like, twice in a row. Yippee! Have fun playing the game, I guess. This is really weird. I love Fallout, though. I am a heavy Fallout fan. But here comes the question, right? Androgyny. I don't know why I said that. Here comes the question. Should I just, like, kind of, like... I don't know, actually, bro. Because that's why I wanted to give, the goat a skirt overlaid over trousers. So, like, styling purposes. But I ended up just settling with, like, what they, like, the weird puff trousers. Like, pomni. Those things. I don't know what I should pose them like. I feel like it's the neck that's throwing me off. I think it's too... something actually might just be off with the head. It might be the eyes. The eyes might be too big. Because with the goat, I don't want it to look exactly like the lamb. I want them to look like polar opposites of each other. So they're like... you know, they're different. Will people kill me for doing this? Yeah, Pomni. I'm talking about, like, what's it, the trousers. I don't know what type of trouser they are. I think... oh dear, did I make a mistake? Oh no, the head's off centre. The head's off centre from the body, that's why. Bam. That should be fixed now. No, it isn't. It's a bit off. Do you know what? I'm just going to restart this whole piece. I'm not dealing with that, okay? I'm not doing that. Okay, now we can figure out how we draw the lamb from the goat. Yeah, totally, it definitely looks like the lamb. I'm calling it the lamb's really oddly goth counterpart. I think the goat is way... wait, I understand, like, the lamb is evil in their own way, right? But I think the goat definitely does not have a great moral compass. Yeah, one of my favourite characters. I think I'm more of a Pomni person, or a Kinga person, or a Kane person. But if I had to choose, Jax is that character I despise, but really like. I said that before. I think other than Shrimpo, I have, like... That is a odd... Oh. I think that fits with the goat in general. Because they did say they were the mirror image of, like... I know they're the... the mirror image of the lamb. I think that's its whole entire point of Jax, is to be like that. I feel like if we get more Jax lore soon, people... Yeah, because they did say more controversial episodes were coming up that would make, like, half the fandom hate Jax. But this is exactly what I said with Sadness from Inside Out, was I think it's doing... I feel like that's its... the job is to be, like, slightly annoying. Or just blatantly very annoying. But anyway, that's just my opinion on the show, really. I like The Amazing Digital Circus. I need to watch Murder Drones. Rightio. I'm never saying that ever again. Yeah. I wonder, where did everyone disappear off to? I know there's 3 people in this. Start interacting with me. 3 people in my live stream chat. Hello, another person that's joined my live stream chat. Watch me ramble about Leshy. Keep in mind that whole entire chat thing was a joke, by the way. I'm not expecting any of you to comment. But, yeah. I like it when people listen to me ramble. It's fun. And I get to know that I get to say whatever I possibly can desire, and people can pass it off as, yeah, she's absolutely crazy. But yeah. So, Leshy. Well, I'm going to speak about Leshy now, because Leshy. Who could ever hate Leshy? Oh, Leshy. Leshy from the game. Oh, Leshy. No one could ever make me hate Leshy. Right? Leshy was that character I despised back in, like, I think I've seen that mod. I'm getting sidetracked as well. I wasn't about to say, the one who waits, like, special insert something, because that would sound like I'm a bit of a freak for Narinda, but, I will. I'll look it up. Pretty sure I've seen some YouTuber play it, but, like, I'll check again. Maybe it's the wrong mod. Okay, this is tiring me out. I don't know why drawing makes me so, like, sleepy. I feel like this is why I fall asleep on some of my drawings. I like to envision that, like, this little part on the goat's, like, this is gonna copy onto the other side. No, it isn't actually, surprisingly. This little part on the goat is actually, like, the hair going down like that and creating the look that it's, like, creating the look that they've got, like that part of the, face. Anyway, people, don't come after me when you see how I draw the goat humanized, right? I promise you, I have diverse characters, and this is just how I see the goat, okay, right? This is exactly, I need to put a warning every time I make a humanized character design, just in case someone gets really angry that I drew Sans like that one time. But genuinely though, that's genuinely just how I see Sans. Like, what do you want me to draw him like? We don't draw him like an anime boy anymore, bro. We got past that part in 2016. People forget that, like, humanized designs are quite, sometimes, this is not counting for when a official character has been cited to have this and this and this when they're humanized by their own creator. Okay, right. So hear me out on this, right? Yeah, I've played Baldi's Basics. So I haven't played it, but I've watched it. I wasn't really heavily deep into the fandom, but I did used to watch comic dubs on it back in 2018, so I technically am one of the originals for that game. Oh, Baldi X, the principal of the Thing, shipping fanfiction. Oh. Y'all would never understand how hard it was to get through that phase. Oh. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Like with Wally Darling. Wally Darling was drawn humanized, I think, by the official creator of Welcome Home to be very tan. Okay, right. You do have when a character by the creator has been shown like that when they're humanized. Okay, right. When a character like that has been humanized and shown in a human manner by the official creator, I'm pretty sure you have to follow it. Because otherwise it just comes off as a bit weird. Like, unless they're like, oh, this is just my interpretation of my own character, draw whatever you want, LOL, then yeah, that's fine. But, like, when it gets to, like, when it's, like, officially canonized, then, like, that's different, bro. But, yeah, I pride myself on diversity in characters, okay? I try to make sure every single one of my characters is, like, diverse, because I just like drawing diversity. It's an odd thing to explain to someone, really, that, oh, I just kind of draw this because I like it. I like drawing people, personally. But I can't draw real people just in case, like, I accidentally draw them wrong and they get angry at me for, like, oh, I don't really look like that. But, like, yeah. Right, I don't hate on other people's human designs. Okay, so you shouldn't either. If someone thinks your favourite character looks different humanized, you shouldn't get angry at them, because that's just how they see the character, unless humanization's only... In a moment, let me draw the goat, bro. Humanizations only count for characters that are not human, okay, right? I'm pretty sure that's the whole entire point of humanization, is that the character has to be non-human for you to humanize them, okay, right? That's why Sans looks like that, because Sans is a skeleton. Sans is made of bones. Sans, hear me out for a second. Sans a skeleton? Oh my goodness. But, yeah, with, like, characters like Julie, I don't think you can draw Julie, like, because I don't think, maybe someone out there has, like, that, like, yeah, but I feel like there's official, like, humanized Julie designs, okay? Sebastian has a official human design, okay, right? Sebastian Solus has a specific human design, okay? Sebastian Solus, it's, like, very deeply discouraged that you draw Sebastian Solus, other than the way that it's been said by the creator you should draw Sebastian Solus if they were human, right? Sebastian Solus has a whole entire character sheet you can go reference stuff of if you want to draw them humanized. I should really say he. I think it's because I feel like I'm talking about Cult of the Lamb characters that I'm using that, but, like, still. Anyway, what I am talking about, I'm not saying that, like, but when it comes to what the creators said, I'm pretty sure you have to kind of follow what they're on about. What is going on over here? Thank you. When it comes to creator... I don't know who that is, unfortunately. I completely forgot what I was talking about. Right, what I was on about. Garfield. Garfield is a cat. You can humanize Garfield. Garfield does not have a canonical humanized design, as far as I know of, that you can draw. Okay. That's, like, said by the creator, that's what Garfield looks like, human. Right? There is a difference between the creator said that you should draw them this way, and the creator drew their character humanized and didn't say you need to draw them like that. Right? Controversial opinion here. But if a character is said by the creator, right, can you please draw them like this? It makes me really uncomfortable when people don't, because that's literally, like, official. No, let me change that sentence, because that makes me sound really weird. Hey, I've drawn this humanization of a character that I own and that is made by me. Alright, this is official, this is what they look like human. Right? You can draw whatever you want, okay, right? But to me, if a creator literally says, hey dude, can you draw them like this human? Like, because this is what they look like, right? That's... Okay, I feel like I'm going off track. Okay, let's get back on track. Right. Don't say that. Don't say that, man. Now I'm getting self-conscious about my hands. I am not drawing anything freaky, I promise you. I don't draw freaky stuff. I'm not a freaky person, right? You do you. It's not up to me the way that the freak happens, right? But, not me. Trying to get the hands right. Stop doing that, right? My hand keeps rubbing against the screen, and it thinks I'm double clicking with both of my fingers, and, like, apparently undoing what I'm doing, right? This is only a base, so I'm probably going to change it, like, in a bit. Oh, no, those, like, Grinch hands. I'm sorry. Alright, change. Go back. Go all the way back. This looks arguably better. Okay, right? Because this is where the hands come out. This is where the hands come in, right? This is where the fingers come off, right? Okay. Now, because I don't know whether I want to make the goat look less childish than the lamb. Because obviously, lamb's whole entire point is that they're meant to look harmless, and that I feel like I saw somebody online complain that those are really thin hands. Oh my goodness. I saw somebody complain online about, like, Cult of the Lamb, and they're like, oh, they're revealing their true self. It's like, Gilly Pop, that's what the game's about. You can seriously not be angry that the Twitter handle for the game is literally Cult of the Lamb. You're complaining about a game. I think it was one of those, like, Facebook mum Reddit posts anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised. But, yeah. Anyway, other than that... Oh, do you know what I found? Right, apparently they had, like, a vinyl that came out, right, and it had, like, a bunch of, like... I think it was, like, it comes under metal, but I don't know if it is metal. Probably, like, something experimental. But... It's... The hands are really long. What am I doing wrong, bro? Bro's the one that calls to you. Yeah, for some reason they let him swear in that song, which is really out of character for the guy. No, it's not, actually. Norinder would 100% start swearing if he could. If he could. Okay, does that look more anatomically correct? Yeah, they had one for Leshy and the rest of the bishops. Detention for you. When will you learn? I have that song on my MP3. I'm actually sobbing. Hi. Dude, I posted that you're not late. I haven't started playing Demonology yet. So you are completely and utterly fine. I think I started streaming like 20 minutes ago or something. Right, we've got quite a long time. Right, even if So, I'm gonna draw for another good, like, couple of minutes. Like 10 minutes or something, so. And then I'll get everyone together. Just go eat. Oh. Sorry, I got that right after you said it. I was, like, processing it. I don't know why. How did I draw the hands on the lamb? Oh, yeah, curved straight up. Okay. I feel like... Because I wanted to originally make them doing, like, a symbol that, like, you know when people, like, do that with their hands? Like, I don't know how to explain it. You know, it's that symbol of, like, I'm gonna beat you up, bro. That I wanted them to do that, but then, like, fought against it because I wanted them to be like the lamb, but not act like the lamb at the same time. Right, because the goat is the lamb's mirror image. So, I want him to look actually threatening. Okay, go consume. Go... That's what I say to everyone, by the way. I do not like when that... I don't know if I can say his name, because I looked it up. It doesn't mean anything bad. I'm just really, really paranoid. So, the spider guy from the game, I don't like when the Spider-Man makes weird sounds with his mouth. Like, I'm not the food dude. The guy that you have in the web is, not me. I'm simply... For some reason, yeah, people were pointing him out. Like, he thinks you're gonna eat that person. That's why he says don't eat them all. Don't eat them too quickly. Was because, genuinely, instead of thinking you're buying them to save them or something, he just thinks that you're buying them to eat them. Was it something etymophobia, I think. I don't like sick. I feel like that comes more under thing that I just don't like sick. Other than that, that's made me really uncomfortable to say now. That is my greatest fear. Well, my greatest fear that's not, like, that's, like, actually real and could happen to me. Not, like, oh, sometime, I'm really scared of boats because what if they sink? I'll try and find the word. Because, like, okay, let me look it up, because I can't spell, unfortunately. I can't spell. So, give me a wee moment. Newborn grey sills. Those arms look really tiny. I will fix it. Ew, no, those actually look really weird. Do you know, let me change those. I like the hands, I just don't like the position of the arms, okay? No Google Gemini. Okay. There you go. Have fun with that. Spook me however you'd like. Yeah, and off the topic of that, because that's kind of, like, grossing me out of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can play it on stream. One, because, like... I might get copyrighted, and two, because my YouTube search history consists of completely and utterly everything. My YouTube search history consists of Deltarune soundtracks created by Family Guy clips, and people that, like, I was looking up because they had a drama together. Right, I watch... I feel like it's because what's it? He said it in episode 6. Was that he didn't like how many holes the corn had in it, but everyone used to theorize it's because he was in a farm, and that's why. Because it happened with Ragatha, didn't it? Ragatha owned like horses and stuff, and her mother wasn't like the greatest person. Like, no, not the greatest person. I'm pretty sure her mother was terrible. Jeez, Ragatha. Oh, people forget that Ragatha was quite literally inspired by Raggedy Ann and Andy, but nobody gets that. So whenever they see a picture of Raggedy Ann, they go, "Oh, it's Ragatha." No, it's not. None of you. Go watch Peak movie. Okay, right. Go watch Peak movie. Raggedy Ann and Andy: A Musical Adventure. Okay, and the Broadway show. How'd you even make a horror game like that? Like, how'd you... Anyway, those hands still look really goofy. How did I do this? It's because Can I go back now? Take it back now, y'all. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. I still remember the cha-cha slide. Great days on the internet. You remember that one time? Yeah, I was looking up some internet drama ages ago, right? I'm not too heavily into drama, okay, right? I don't like to associate with that type of stuff. But apparently, one of the artists I used to watch, like that artist commentary person, like, got involved with someone and, like, something happened and now they're being reported on. And I was like, bro, this cannot be the same person with the V-tubing model that I watched ages ago. And it was. I'm gonna sit in silence for a moment. This looks really weird. Oh, what is wrong with the hands that I don't get? I think the hands... You know what? I have my ways. Okay. Right, take away everything. This is going to take ages to put together again. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Oh, dear me. I am the one who calls to you. He is the one that calls to you guys. Dude, are you answering Narinda's call or not, bro? Hop on Fortnite, Narinda's calling you. I am the one who calls to you. It's not an inescapable fact that it's true, bro. I think Jax has a tendency to, like, push people away, and I feel like that's the whole entire thing. It's that... I'm gonna copy the hands from here. Oh yeah, I actually forgot the other set of fingers behind that. I'm not redrawing it, so, like, none of you get to say, you need to add the other fingers in. No, I don't. Thank you. Not on clipping mask. I want to copy it. When I get my hands on you, Procreate. Copy. paste. So, if... Yeah, okay, I've got the hand now. Yippee! You can tell how much, like, unbelievable detail I had to put into this stupid image just to get... Where is the line art? Wait, the line art is covered by all of this. Because it's meant... only reason I made it had a dark background was because, with the lighting, it doesn't look, like, correct. Like, if you put a white background on it, it doesn't give off the thing of, like... And the redness doesn't show up on there, because it's, like, light burn. But yeah, it's supposed to give off the vibe that, like, they're in the dark and there's a light coming from, like, underneath them. I think that's all the stuff I needed to toggle. An inescapable fact, that's true. They let him swear in that song. Oh, that's so rude. Oh, Narinda, the one who waits, you're not allowed to swear. That's rude, bro. Dude, I'm getting so tired. This image is going nowhere. I feel like I'm failing in artwork right now. Should I just draw Helob? Should I just draw the spider? Feel like I should just draw the spider. Okay. Fur coat or just, like, a lot of hair? That's the thing. That's what gets to me, right? Where is this little guy? There he is. Up there you go! Symmetry, for a reason! We added symmetry to our game! Yeah, do you know why they had Sins of the Flesh? It was because they, like, got enough followers on their thing. I don't know what I should position their head to do. I want them to, like, obviously be very ecstatic to tell you that, like, they love, like, when, like, followers' bones. They love the crunch of their bones. Actual thing they say in game, by the way. Right, and I obviously want them to look more adult than the rest of the cast, because, like, you know, pretty sure Helop's an adult man. Well, I should hope they are! Considering the amount of janitor AI bots I've found of this guy, it's actually crazy. Why are we role-playing with Helop? Are you the person in the web, or are you the person buying the person in the web? Before I deleted character AI, I tried role-playing with a Cult of the Lamb bot. It never actually worked, because I had no entire clue what the game was about. But I'm free from character AI, and, you know, fan fiction exists, so I could just write my own fan fiction. I wanted to write a comic about my OC, but, like, yeah. It's not this. I usually run out of things to talk to you by now. Yeah, no, people were going feral over this guy. Like, you do not need to be all that for an actual... Yes. I was actually never a Sonic fan. I never got into Sonic, but I like Tails. Does that count? I like Tails, and I like Knuckles, and those are the only two characters I like in that game. I don't know what it is about Tails. Tails just gives off that character that I would like. Maybe it's because of the fact that he can fly, but... Tails. Tails from the hit game. Tails the Hedgehog. If I was in, right, if I had been a Sonic fan, right, you would have told by my art style, right? Sonic fans have a very certain art style, and this isn't, like, in a rude way, right? I love when people draw, like, in that art style, but usually Yeah, no, but I was a Cookie Run Kingdom fan, so obviously maybe that's why I would like fan fiction. I did write a fan fiction that drove me to tears though about Hollyberry Cookie, so. Dude, I was really into Bendy the Machine. How do you think I learned how to write fan fiction? I want Heelop to look less... I don't know if... Would Heelop be chunky or would Heelop be skinny? I think with the amount of, like, human followers this guy... With the amount of followers... Yes. There were. In the Bendy the Machine fandom, there were so many. And in... I didn't write toxic couples. Because I can't write stuff like that. I just write really gross, in-depth romance. I just write really grossly described romance. None of y'all would survive my matcha cookie. None of you would survive reading my matcha cookie one. I know I haven't posted that Pattaya, like, no, not Pattaya, that Pandemonium Reader fanfiction yet, but I like describing... Would you count, like, Pattaya x Hollyberry as a toxic couple because Pattaya gets beaten up constantly? Because if so, I've done that, 100%. I've written fanfiction about the two, like, 100%. I used to write really in-depth things, like, I would purposefully try to gross people out as much possible with my fanfictions, because it was funny to send my friend a actual comic where, like, I've used every word in the book possible, and I get an ew, what on earth? From them. It's so funny. I wrote a Millennial Tree x Dark Enchantress once. I don't ask why I did that. I want them to be looking down at the person that they're talking to. Like, do you know what? I think Heelog would be really chunky. I feel like he would be, like, on the bit of the bigger end, honestly. Right? I feel like that's a very unpopular opinion, but I couldn't picture this guy with muscles. Look at this. I couldn't picture this guy with muscles. Please say I'm correct about it. Please say I am correct about him probably not having muscles. Please. Please. Right? Heelop would not have muscles. I am the one who calls to you. Don't leave so soon. Dum-dee-da-dee-dum. Because I was drawing a meme based on that one specific image, and I wanted to post it as that. Don't leave so soon. Just look up "Don't leave so soon." Bro using the 5 W's. Don't leave so soon. Don't leave so soon. Dum-dee-da-dee-dum. That's what the image that I posted was a reference to. It was the "Don't leave so soon" meme. Because I was like, wow, I don't have any special interest at this current moment. I wonder what I can fixate on next. Cold Lamb. The ever gracious Lamb from Cold the Lamb. Right, no, I think... Alright, okay, so don't get mad at me for this. Yeah, of course you'd be in pain. Every single time I see Harvington, I cry a little bit more on the inside. I think he was in my dreams at one point. I think I hallucinated an image of Harvey Harvington once. I genuinely think I had a dream about the guy. Like, he was in my dream, like, right then and there. Make this a bit smaller so I can get all the details into this scrumptious little guy. Man, Rudolph the guy with like 50 different eyes on his face. The red-nosed reindeer. You know the song that I'm humming? Good on you, girly pop. You've got credible music taste. I would do the same if they kept making fun of me, bro. Wait. I really want Helob to look actually creepy. I want Helob to give the vibe off of like that creepy guy that you find in like a back alley. Like, I really want Helob to look like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make him have like a weirdo like little position and he's like going on about he's rambling. Okay, right, I want that. Okay, I am chicken chasing me. Okay. Help. Bye. Thank you for the 2 people in my live stream at this current moment. I really do not care about the numbers of people in my live streams, bro. Like, I don't really care that much. It's just funny to point out how many little people. Me when... I'm really embarrassed about my singing, personally, but I try. If you read it in the style... 4 eyes. Oh, let me screenshot. I'll do it later. I'll play Demonology in a bit, but I am currently getting really sidetracked talking about Helob. It's really stupid headcanon I have for Helob. I feel like he would be Croatian. Really odd thing to tell someone, but I think Helob would be Croatian. I just like the fault. Get ready for me to make you gonna Rudolph the mutant reindeer. He ate the others and ran. I can't sing. Yummy, anyway. Yeah, of course. If I was Rudolph, they didn't me any in their reindeer games, I would eat them as well. Sorry, guys. Right, should I add some chunk to the cheeks, or should I unchunkify him? Look, he has a mouthful. He's weird, man. Helob scares me. Yeah, I would. 100%. Don't let me in your reindeer games. I'm gonna eat you alive, boy. Give him a really, really wide mouth. Okay. Alright, I want him to actually look like really like unsettling to look at. I actually really want him to look creepy. I was the person. Don't AEO me. Yeah, I think it's the thing, like, Okay, I'll follow your advice. I'll make his hands really thin. You know spiders have paws, right? I think it's only on female spiders, though, but they have paws. I really want him to look ecstatic to tell you about something. I really want him to look like he's really excited. I want him to look like that, like really creepy, like uncomfortable to look at. Like that one fan art that I saw on my school laptop of some DeviantArt level freakery with this man. Like, I don't know how it doesn't. I don't know how it doesn't block because they've got like that. You know when people like filter what they get on search results? I don't know how that didn't filter. Hold on, let me do like a sketch of what I want his face to look like first. I want his eyes to be big. Wait, no! I already know what that looks like. I feel like that would fit really well, but like, I want this to be like, he hasn't got fangs, but like I feel like he should, because he's a, you know, I feel like don't spiders like, they like turn like the insides of their prey into goop and then like eat, they like, I can't say the word because you've already said Ayo to me, but they like, you know, they like slurp. Stop, it's making people freak for this guy even more, man. I've seen some horrific Reddit posts about this man. He cannot be all that. I'm so sorry. Giving him the Sebastian Solis special real quick with his mouth. Oh! So I don't say things, because I know I'm gonna say them wrong. That's why I want him to look like he's trying to explain it to you, but like he's like really overtly ecstatic about it. He'd probably have really thin eyebrows. Like, cause I usually give my characters thick eyebrows, but like, I think he would like have unnaturally thin eyebrows. Like, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, please leave. Please don't come back. Rudolph, with your nose so bright, please. We're sending you off to a place where you can't hurt anybody anymore. This, oh dear, this doesn't look right. Right, looking down or looking up? Okay, right. So we have to make a decision. Okay, right. To make a decision for Helob. No, it doesn't. Looking up's worse. Okay, right. Big eyes with small pupils. Or small pupils. Right, I think making him have, like, really, really small pupils and big eyes is, like, a bit freakier. Okay. You have not seen Narinda fan art. Okay, right, if you think this is weird, right? Narinda fan art's arguably worse. I want you to go onto Google, right? And I want you to look up Narinda fan art. I'm not doing that! You're tricking me! You're tricking me into making something freaky, and then I get posted. Oh, yeah, she drew something really freaky on her live stream yesterday. I'm not doing that, man. Yeah, but it's gonna be worse when I add, like... It's gonna be worse when I add this. Okay, right. So, we are getting into the territory where I have to finish this quickly, otherwise it's gonna look really weird. So, yeah. This is exactly why I draw. I draw for this reason and this reason only, to, like, make people think I'm drawing something weird. Why are you so good at drawing dribble? Fran? You don't want to know. I got really into heavy, like, vending machine when I was, like, 6, and, like, I was like, oh, maybe I should... I wasn't 6 in 2018, by the way. I was just making... No, it's like this one image, right? I wanted to draw this, okay, but I couldn't bring myself to finish this. This is one of my OCs. This is what I mean. This is what I... Because he's a actual criminal. This man is, like, not safe to be around anybody. Okay, right? But it's supposed to be Electro, and he's meant to be, like... He's supposed to be really, He's supposed to be really over-the-toply aggressive to people, but in, like, a weirdo way. He's just really aggressive. He's just extremely aggressive. Like, because what I was thinking about, his original lore was that he was killed, brought back to life as a cyborg, and made to be aggressive, but then they messed up on his thing, and then he turned, like, extremely passive, and, like, really naive, and, like, unknowing. Very gullible. But... every now and then he'll go back to, like, just, like, wanting to, like, you know, be very aggressive to people. That is exactly... This actually looks really cool. I like the mouth, so I'm gonna keep it. But the eyes don't look crazed enough. The eyes don't look... Maybe I should... Maybe we should go do him then. I don't know. I found it better. This is, like, really off topic, but, like... What are you on about? What are you putting your eyebrow up at me for? I want his eyes to look crazed. I want him to look like he's explaining something to you that, like, you don't need to know. Okay, right, because if you look up on his wiki page, he has some very odd ways of telling people, yeah, dude, I love eating... I love the crunch of their bones. I want him to look, like, crazed. Oh, I love making people, like, really, really concerned about what I'm drawing. It's so fun. Right, that's what I like doing. I like making the sketches, like, really freaky, and then, like, changing them later, because then people get really confused about, like, what I'm drawing. But how do I do this? Take away the dark part. Go back. This doesn't look crazed. It just looks really weird. So I want him to be like that. I want him to be looking down. I want him to, like, look... He's looking down at the lamb he's talking to. Okay, right. He makes me so uncomfortable, and that's why I'm drawing this, because this is how I picture him talking to the lamb. Okay, back off from the freaky stuff, by the way. Like, let's actually get down to business and talk about, like, what I'm doing, right? Okay? I don't make any of my drawings intentionally freaky unless I am trying to annoy people, okay? Unless I'm trying to annoy someone, I don't make my drawings intentionally freaky, okay? So, I do that sometimes, for, like, the funny of it, but I don't do it, like, I'm knowingly doing it, okay? No. This is what I'm really good at doing. Drawing really heavily realistic mouths. Okay, right, this is what makes... I feel this is what gets... Like, if I were to draw, like, a character with an open mouth would get me the most comments. Is... I don't actually know what the inside of Helob's mouth looks like. Let me look that up. I know that he's got fangs, but I don't know what the bottom part of his mouth looks like. Hold on, wait a minute, I'm looking this up. Helob, speak to me, Helob. So he doesn't understand the actual value of followers. Instead, he thinks the lamb is going to eat them. But for some reason, he doesn't go, hey, dude, he doesn't try to eat the lamb, which is stupid, considering that he's taken everyone else. Why did it require you to log into Fandom Wiki to see the comments again? That's such a stupid thing. What on earth is he going on about, by the way? Like, what is this random man he's talking about? Oh, he's just 2 upper fangs. Okay, we're good. Don't leave so soon, don't leave so soon, dum-dee-da-dee-dum. I love doing that. I've been repeating that audio for, like, the past week or so. Giving him the Sebastian Solis mouth, okay? I want him to have little fangs. I want him to have really over-the-top big fangs, like, you know. You already know who it is. What have you posted? What have I done? It's not funny. Crazy. Y'all are crazy. Should I put like an image of like, I don't know, that one, like, do you know what would be hilarious? You should have put an image up of like something horrible. I don't know. Do you know that one rat image? Okay. Chicken chasing me. Okay, bye. But I don't want Helob's whole mouth to be fangs, because it takes away from the freakiness if his whole mouth is made of fangs. Because what you've got to remember... I'm not taking requests right now, but I will do it probably next stream. Dum dee da dee dum. Don't leave so soon. With fangs, they have to fit, they have to lock together. Okay, right? I feel like people forget that quite a lot, right? Fangs have to lock in together, okay, right? Because otherwise it's not teeth. Because if the teeth hit, you can't, unless they've got like an overbite, they can't really, like, you know, move their teeth, so to speak. This is what really gets people when I draw the inside of the mouth, because I know people will go feral with the fact that I can draw really realistic insides to the mouth. I don't think bigger fangs on the bottom work. I feel like... How a freaky person draws the inside of the mouth. I just realised that. Yeah, this is how I used to draw my mouth. I used to, like, go on full detail to make the mouth, like, really 3D, but, like, I don't do that anymore. I only do it for some characters because I like freaking people out. Helob in my dreams be like. I think the only dream I had about Cult the Lamb was one where I was, like, exchanging hearts. Like a full, Ratu's brother core thing. What if I just, like, curve the mouth up just a tiny bit? What if I just do this? Oh, this looks worse. I kind of do. I've had some weird dreams. Do you know Alistair, right? Do you know Alistair? Okay, right. I had a dream that he was, like, do you remember that really heavily memed image of him, right, slowly sliding across a green plane backwards, and that was the whole dream. And then I woke up, and I was like, why was he in my dreams, bro? I've never watched this show. Right, let's walk. I don't know, because I like to give... Doesn't he have... He has like a... The inside of his mouth is like that specific hue. I feel like I should get the talking sprite up just as a reference, but I'm not going to, because I'm different. Because I'm different like that. Right, small, like, really, like, that type of nose, or we going like that. I feel like him having an upturned nose would really fit him. I didn't realise that both of these things were, like... I thought this part was where he makes, like, the web. Like, you know, like, the little web part on the back of the thing. I don't know what this thing is. I thought it was a party hat. Oh, no, he's got, mandibles, I think. I have to add those in, but I don't know how you draw them. They go on the sides of the mouth, don't they? But people draw pests like it all the time, and I don't know how to draw pests, so... Would that work, or do they come out the sides of the face? I feel like they come out from the sides of the mouth, don't they? They're not on the inside. But I know for sure they definitely do that. No, it just looks like a walrus. So sorry, Gully Pop. I did you dirty. I remember the time... saw a comment, right, and it said I checked her channel history. Made me sick. And I was like, what's so wrong with my channel, bro? Cannot make you sick with my channel history, bro. Must have been a different thing that I was talking about. Anyway, yes. Is this a diverse character? Probably. Right, I pride myself on diversity. I love drawing diversity. Oh my goodness. I gobble that stuff up, man. I love drawing different people. Right. Communicating to you in Morse code. Beep, 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 beep. Me when the goat. Me when the. Yeah. I will literally log on to Cult Lamb just so I can do. Hi. Hello. I will literally. Do you know what? Look, this is me logging in right on my Switch to Cult Lamb. Right, I will do this right here, right now, and show you that. I don't... Thanks, really needed that, you know. I like the sound design on the game, though. We're just slowly, like, zooming in on this guy. Turn around. Turn him around. Turn him around. Turn him around. I know. Why do you go through 50 different intros just so you can let me play the game? I will get back to my drawing in a moment. I am too busy. Right. I am on the game. Day 72, and I haven't even got to Shamura. I haven't even gotten to Shamura yet. I am already on day 74. Leshy's gone. Slow zoom out. Yeah, so I originally, right, I was, like, sketching the eyes, and I was like, ooh, maybe I could do that, but, like, can you tell how weird that looks? Sorry, I want you to look at this image. Do you know how weird that looks? Do you know how actually weird that looks? Do you know how weird that looks? Very weird. Oh my goodness. Stop buffering. Stop buffering, good sir. Right, you can hear that, right? Everyone can hear him for a reason. Right, we're gonna go see Hilo, bro, because I do not like this man. Right, look. Ew! Listen. Oh, he doesn't speak anymore. Thanks! Sure, I'll buy this guy. Hold on, I'm doing something very important. He, like, makes makes weird, like, slurpy noises with his mouth. It makes me... Then I'll go back to drawing, okay? I promise you. Oh, he's everything. Hello, I can't remember your name. What is your name? You've got the exact... That was the one that one of my old followers fell in love with. And then they offered him off to me. And I was like, dude, my spouse is lethally jealous. If I get into another marriage, right, this thing would kill me. I'm sorry. So sorry, bro. I'm gonna have to turn down your offer. I have Splatoon, I just realised that. Anyway, back to drawing and doing freaky things, I guess. Oh my goodness, this game is killing me, isn't it? Right, this is what I meant. You gotta hear me out. Okay, right. When I do this. Okay, right. So I'm not doing this for any weird reason, right? Because if I was doing it for a weird reason, I'll put it inside the mouth, but... This... Right. You are watching a master at work right now. Type of stuff my parents see me draw, oh my goodness. I don't show anybody my sketchbook. I don't know if you're still on the live stream watching me draw this, but hello, hi, if you're even there to begin with, right, but I am doing things. If you can stop posting stuff to the community! Why do you have so many images of this? Why do you have so many images of animals without necks? Why do you have so many images of... Oh, delightful. This reminds me of the amount of images of that specific... Leshy. Oh, Leshy. No one could ever make me hate Leshy. Oh, Leshy. Leshy. I sent my friend a gift that just said Leshy, my beloved, with that little heart thing for, like, no reason, because I found it was funny. That's an awful lot of memory you got taken up with animal. Oh yeah, 2026 polar bear. I wonder if we'll ever get a 2026 polar bear. So does this look less, does this look less suspicious? Does this look less suspicious, or does it still look suspicious? Does this look less suspicious? Please tell me. I'm begging you. Me after I post this to YouTube. It would be worse if I added tears, bro. Would have been worse if I did that, but I'm not. I'm a good person. I'm not gonna do that. I could, but I'm not going to. Is that like a... I mean, I wasn't gonna draw all of them. I feel like I was gonna draw, I did the splash text for a mod once, but... I don't think I've ever actually drawn the cast of the game. I should one day, but... it's when I get round to it, really. I feel like the other one on that side looks better because it actually looks like it's, like, going down the curve of the mouth. Because you have to realise gravity... Okay, that looks weird, but I don't care. I don't really care, because this is what he is like in game. Right, so two things that could make it way worse is if I added it inside the mouth and I added tears, right? But I'm not gonna do that, because I'm not that type. I'm not the gal. Okay. Right, this is what I do to mark out where the cheeks are. Make it have like the little stylized lines. I love the, I want to play, like, what's it, like, the overworld sound, like, the song for Cult of the Lamb, but I can't look it up, because if I do, people are going to be like, wait a minute, what are you looking up? Oh, yeah. So if I come back learning how to do this and I play it and I get hit by a car by, like, Toby Radiation Fox, I'm not saying that, Toby Fox, you know what happened to me. I played Megalovania once. I can play, like, the first 4 notes of Megalovania. That's it. You're only allowed to play 4 notes. Can I stop doing that, bro? I hate it when it does that. Anyway, what could I have added to this to make it look even weirder? Right, because I can add anything to make this image freakier than it already is, okay, right? And I won't do that, but I'm gonna ask you, what can I do this image to make it even more weirder? I know how to play, well, I don't know how to play, but I played Fallen Down in its entirety, the world revolving. The world revolving, but it's made entirely by clips from Family Guy. Actual video, by the way. 1 person is still on this live stream, that's mad. Man, everyone disappeared the moment I started drawing this guy. I will play Demonology in a moment, okay? We will end up playing Demonology, but not right now, because I am busy. He's like foaming at the mouth trying to tell you this. He's like... Hi! Hi! I'm not drawing anything weird, I promise you. I'm drawing the guy from a different game. Okay. I want him to... What's his hands are like this? Like, his pose in the current image, his hands are like that. That looks worse. I could make it weirder, but I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing not to make it weird. I'm drawing this guy from a game that I can't remember his name. If anybody's heard of Cult of the Lamb before, that's the game I'm drawing the guy from. I've drawn the lamb, I need to draw the goat, and I'm just drawing this guy out of fun, because I find it funny. I've just been yattering about this game for like a good, like, 30 minutes or so. How long have I been on stream for? Fine, I'll look at the community, right, if you promise to at least, like... Alright, what's on my community post now? My favourite one, honestly... Do you know what actually looks good? Okay, right, I will say this. I like the Shark Horse. I think they gave him a name. Like, they started selling actual plushies of the Shark Horse. I like the Shark Horse. Wow, 3 people have returned. Hello, everyone. Back again. I will play Demonology in a moment. Right, I promised everyone I'd play Demonology right on stream today, but I'm busy drawing guy from Cult of the Lamb. I don't know whether I should have it so he's like grasping like his coat, because that makes it look freakier, but like I should have it so he's like talking with his like hands up to his face or something. Like, I'll show you what I mean. Right, we can... What do you mean reference? We can either have it like this, we can either have it like that, so I have it like this, Alright. We can have it. We can have it. Thank you. We can have it, like... Actually, I think this hand gesture makes it look... Because I want him to be, like... I want him to be, like, he's, like, talking to you. But, like, in a, like... I think you can put emojis in italics. I don't know. Let me try. I think you can do it. I don't know if that's not how you do it. Okay. There is a way on YouTube that you can put emojis in italics. But, it's some way. Alright. So, we have that hand gesture. Okay, right. And then one that requires more of me to draw. Okay. Right, or he's doing, like... He, like, fully, like... That. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I think I muted myself there. Sorry, I was told that the heating was being turned on. I don't know how. It's been an hour. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, but how should I make the hands look? Okay, right, because I can't really hide it below the image, right, because then that looks weird, but I can do this. Right, I can make it... I want his hands to be up. I want him to be, like... I want his hands to be up. Maybe I should make it so one... What?! Never say that ever again, bro. Or I'm sending you somewhere. Okay, right. I don't actually know, if they ever got back to me about, like, my artwork being used on that website, or, like, a similar art style on that website. I wonder if it was actually one of my actual pieces of artwork. It would be funny if it was, though, because, like, none of my artwork is, like, overly weirdo-y. I want to make him, like, chunky. That's how I'm picturing him in my mind. Okay, right, because, like, possibly. Because spiders are just like that, right? Did anybody see that one image? Probably not, because I see a lot of spiders on my daily basis. I'm just like that, you know. What are you AOing about? There's nothing to AO. I feel like that hand should be open, like, because he's doing that hand gesture in the game, so I could change the facial expression. Trust me to draw the freakiest possible thing you possibly could ever imagine. Yeah, I will draw the other arms in a moment. I just remembered that. Ew. Oh my goodness. What does he say in game when he's selling you this? This is just a simple sketch of like what I could possibly make the mouth look like, and the face. Promise you, I'm not doing anything weird. I was trying to proportion the face to look a bit better. That's why I did it like that. Pupils are very thin in game, so I'm trying to keep it in game canon. So I don't know whether I want it to be like that, or like I should like... Okay, now that just looks really like freaky. That looks a bit better, but I do like that face. I do like this face. It does give off a more creepier vibe, but maybe it's the how like non-curved the mouth is that's not giving the vibe that like it needs to. I don't know if I want him to say something or I want him just to be looking, because it would be... I'm pretty sure I can add just like... Let me get something from the wiki page real quick. Let me get something. What does he say when you... That's it. Wait, hold on. Back. I feel like he would speak like Pattaya Dragon. Like he would exaggerate his S's, so he speaks like he's hissing, basically. Actually, you know what? I might make the body a tad bit bigger, so like you don't see the bottom part. So I want to show the layer.
I'm sorry, but I don't really want to show the layer right now.
Sorry, I want it to be a bit bigger, so I don't have to show the delightful sketch. Because I want him to be like he's talking to you. So I really want him to be talking. Okay, right. Like, don't leave so soon. Don't leave so soon. Don't dee da dee don't. I will add it in a moment. I am not. I'm not making him say 67. Finish the sketch! Alright, I think that face looks better, because it actually makes him look like he's trying to warn you. But that now makes the dribble, like, off center. Sideways. He's no longer dribbling. Okay. This reminds me of that one scene in, like, what's it? Alright, I'll redo the body without the hands this time so you can really get a feel for the fact that I am drawing his body. Hello! Hello!
Hi. Welcome back to my Twitch stream.
I'm not streaming on Twitch. Why did you bring the arms back? Put them down! I should be quiet. Down. It's Spider-Man. Oh my goodness. I felt like I needed to say that. I think he'd be a chunky guy. Right, and just remember, right, the collarbones. I will. Oh no, because that means I have to make the body bigger. Oh. Okay, fine. You're gonna get it. You're gonna know that I am putting extra effort into this artwork piece by adding in more arms. Which means I have to select everything. Put it back. His face is off center now. Don't start with audio. I know where that is. So his arms, I feel like it would be like a grabby motion his arms are doing. I feel like his arms... My favorite Pokemon is, I know what they're gonna say. I know what it's gonna say. Actually, you know what would be cool though? Joker, no. You can't do that. I don't know what his hand should look like, his other hands. Considering he has, like, a good couple of them. They're all always against the Pokemon because I said so. I feel like his hand should be a tad bit smaller. Redo. I think I'm losing track because the other arms are in the picture. Because obviously his arms are coming from here. Like from his sides. So we have to... I'm adding the other arms. It just takes quite a lot of time to figure out the pose and position. That looks weird. Now it looks like their arms coming out of his stomach. Probably are, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they were like coming out of his spine. But that means, do you know what? Right, since he has two, like, 4 sets of arms, would that mean he would have to have base pectorals, another set, and another set? Okay, because that's usually how arms work, because then he would have multiple, and that's weird. That's why I don't choose to give some of my characters who have multiple arms multiple pectorals. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Because that means that the top pectorals would attach to the top arms. Alright. Alright. Right, so that means the top pectorals would have to attach to the top arms. Right, so these are the arms that go with that pectorals. Right, these ones would have to connect to the other arm. Right, because now this looks like abs. These are not abs. These are just how many sets of pectoral muscles this guy has. And then the other pair. Right, so it would look like that. He looks like he's got an exoskeleton. So, that's why, when in doubt, draw only 2 sets of pectorals. When in doubt, only give them 2 pectorals. He's kind of he's gonna be built like Sin, I think. That looks weird. Sorry, I'm good at muscle anatomy, but I'm not good at muscle anatomy when it comes to multiple arms, okay? I might have to look a reference image up. Right, because pectorals have a really interesting shape. As far as I know, they're like hexagonal or something. Dude, if you really think muscles are that sus, you should really go see like half of the... Oh, that looks too slanted! You know what? I'm just gonna leave them as boxes now. All of you can imagine what I'm gonna draw in a moment. I know, this is just like a base image of the muscle under the skin. It's gonna look more... it's gonna look more like actual muscle when I actually, you know, get round to doing all the shapes of the body. But this is merely a sketch. Don't leave so soon, don't leave so soon, dum-dee-da-dee-dum. Now we're gonna start on his hips. Okay, right, because his hips are in the picture for some reason. His hips are in the picture for some reason. Right? It's Don't Leave So Soon. It's literally called Don't Leave So Soon. I don't like the wiki for Cult of the Lamb because why were you going into depth on telling me that actually kind of looks like an actual male body? Wow, I've succeeded this time. Right, because what I've learned about doing so much study on like how people draw like men, right? Quite a lot of people just do that with the hips. You have to forget, right? You have to know. You do realise guys can have body fat? Weird, I know. Crazy. Right, guys can have body fat, and I feel like people forget that quite frequently. Everyone always wants a character that's like really buff or something. Like, not every character's gonna be buff, girly pop. You have to be grasped with the horrific truth that guys like that out there exist. Yeah, I don't know why people are getting all angry about, like, me drawing characters like that. Like, you definitely draw stuff like that. Like, dude, Asgore's a huge guy. What? Have you seen Asgore in the game? Okay, have you seen Asgore, please? Have you ever played Undertale? Asgore is built like that in game. I don't understand why people don't understand that. No, have you played Undertale and Deltarune? Right, usually. Right, we're gonna add that one specific vein in the arm that I really don't like. Right. I think you have to, like... Do you know what I hate, though? I hate drawing leg muscles. Okay, right. You have to hear me out on this. I hate drawing leg muscles. I hope everyone knows that, right? Muscular legs genuinely creep me out. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's, like, the fact that it's only, like, 3 muscles in the body. But, like, freak me that out, girly pop. Dear me, do I feel really tired. Like, he's trying to explain to you that, like, that's how I'm feeling. But, like, he's getting really over the topsy, like, really about it. His other set of arms might have to be off screen though, unless I bring those arms up. Right. Because then that means his arms would be here again, and they're going to be bouncing into each other, which is a bit uncomfortable, but maybe he can have his arms like that. Maybe he can hit the pose and have it so his hands actually fit on screen. He hungry boy. I'm pretty sure everyone draws him like that, okay, right? He is freaky in game, right? If you ever played the game, right, he makes weird noises with his mouth whenever he speaks. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does do that on a daily basis. He's probably... maybe he's just a little freak. Maybe we don't... I will go back to my very example point, right? N from Murder Drones is a little freak, okay, right? No way! I'm actually really, actually, we can't talk about N on any live stream because he will just break the live stream. I think it might be my iPad not being able to record anything up to 2 hours, but you already know who it is. It's your boy. Did that Haduzo hand look good? They don't look like anatomically correctly. I don't know. Spamton, G Spamton, that is my name. I am secret boss in Delatrin game. This is chapter 2, before chapter 3. After chapter 1, I can't count past 3. These are the best hands I've ever drawn in my entire life. Yo! Hi. Hello. As you can tell, I am drawing something that everybody in my channel live stream chat is going mad over. Yippee! His hands look too big. I just realised that. Spamton, G Spamton. That is my name. I am secret boss in Delatrin game. Okay. I think they're a bit tinier.
I can't tell.
I don't know, bro. Do you know what? I'll take away that part of his mouth for a bit, just so you feel more comfortable looking at the image. But where would his... Because those hands are gonna intrude on the other hand, so you have to be, like, really, really... Like... Looks like he's holding a purse. He looks like he's holding a purse. Stop. That is so confusing. His whole entire anatomy is confusing, right? Because I had to figure out how would I draw his pectorals if he had any. Like, I had to figure out all of that. That's freako stuff, man. What's going? I'm gonna have to draw his legs. I said I would play Demonology. I'm getting too excited drawing about this. Maybe we have different... I know. I'll play it, but I feel like I really need to do this. Okay, right. What's your theories? Right. Rudy is the roaring knight. Spamton, G Spamton. How do all of you feel about Spamton, G Spamton? Why? Okay, right. If I play a couple of rounds, can I go back to drawing? Right. Because I actually really want to complete this on stream. Oh. Do they always have to add that to every game? I think I have a private server. Oh no, I don't have a private server. H. Demonology. More like... freak. Ooh, Gretel. Alright. Come one and come all. Hop on demonology. Rudy is the roaring knight. Spamton, G Spamton. I keep getting stared at for having this avatar for some reason. You better get on. Alright, I don't know if anybody else wants to play. Right, but I think you have to friend me to play anyway, so... Oh, yeah, wait, I could have it via, invite code. Yeah, you're on my server. Configure. Yeah, if you wanna... It's... Hold on. I'll actually just put it on the chat, Are you a robot? Wait, I'll do this whilst I wait. Why is it in landscape? Why am I gonna play it in landscape? I don't know what I'm doing. What is it? That's a vegetable. That's a vegetable. That's a vegetable. That's not a vegetable. That's a vegetable. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Let's go play. I'm assuming that's so. I guess. Right, I have to go a certain way of playing demonology, right? Because I am very good at playing demonology. That's a woman, by the way. The watch is a lady. Connections are allowed on this game, by the way, so like literally anybody can join. One of these. One of these. One of these. Oh wait, no, only team leader can invite. Wait, hold on. Oh, you have to complete the tutorial. Right, so add another flashlight for both of you two. That one. That and that and that. And a photo camera. Because I've got money. No, I haven't actually. I should really not spend so much. Okay. Hold on, wait. I'll invite you, because then I can put a... Alright. Juniper Road. Okay, ready up.
You gotta get ready.
I'm never doing that ever again, sorry. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the job site. I picked one of those, but it's on medium. Right, okay, I have a way of playing this game, right? We put cameras down. Right, we put cameras down. What is going on? Something's happening in here. It's like noises coming through in here. Right, okay. Put a camera here, so just in case any of, like, them go... Oh, it's rain, that's why. Completed objective. Uncover a ghost present with the EMF reader. You need to have it so you can see... Dude, where are you getting a really good reading from? Right, where is the laser projector? Laser projector. Gotta be like, where are you getting a high EMF reading? Like, over here? This is more of a game of strategy rather than a game of, like... Hold on, spirit book. Right, I have a place to hide over here. If you have to hide in here, I think. What do you mean you saw it? Wait, hold on, let me put this down. See if it writes in it. Right, what? We don't have any evidence currently, do we? Look on the thing. Oh, the rain's damaged the computer. Oh dear. In. Alright. So, it's talked on the spirit box. Plants aren't withering. Oh dear, I don't know why I picked that up. You're getting a tone in. Ah! Yeah, it can be seen through the laser projector. I wonder what it is. I saw it. It's definitely there. I don't know why the lights aren't turning on. It would have been easier if we could turn the lights on, but I tried fixing... Ah! Yeah, okay. Lights are on in this house. So, did we see it through the laser thing? I'm pretty sure we did. So it's definitely in this room. This annoys the heck out of it, I know. Actually. Maybe go AFK outside. I think it's way easier. Oh, it's there! It's literally right there! Dude! Turn the light back on. Turn the light... Where Where's the light? Where's the light? It was literally... Yeah, that's mouthpiece. They're literally right there. So, visible... they're spoken through the spirit box. Visible through the projector. Can you... Does anybody have the, what's it, the MF reader? Oh, it's gone now. Right there, where'd you go? Quarterly Pop. Hold on, let me try and turn my graphics off. I can't turn my graphics up, but... We definitely saw the ghost. It definitely was here. Alright. It definitely was around here. We know it's mouthpiece. Or... Get in! Get in here! Did he go? Who died? So it doesn't wail, but... Hold on. No, he doesn't. He only gives it 2. Is he cold? He's 5, but he's not. Why are you spinning? Well, he disappears after a short while. Can teleport. Don't know if he threw items. If he throws items, then he might be an entity. But since we don't have handprints, since they've lagged, then... I need to turn that off. Oh, okay. Yo. Why is everyone died in the same place, bro? Right, I think... Okay. See you in a bit, I guess. I think it's an entity. If it's not an entity, we're done for. It was an entity! I marked that down. Okay. I'm ready. I've put it on Fenway. Okay. Well, it's nice playing with you. Rudy is the roaring night. Right, there's things we have to look for. Okay, right, so I know exactly where... Oh, the lights are off. The hiding spot is, it's in here. Right, so just be warned. It is in there, okay. Oh, real dark. Hold on, let me get a flashlight so I can see where the fuse box is. Right, the lights should work now. Yeah, they do. Hey, so there's no salt. You have to buy salt, I think. Rudy, is the roaring night? Fountain, geez, fountain. Maybe it's because the light's on. Maybe it's. Why did that open so slowly? In Delatrune game. It's not in here. So it's obviously that it's not appearing on the light projector, so we can cross that off, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so nothing on the light projector, no freezing temperatures. Rudy, is the roaring night? Right, okay, where are you getting the highest EMF reading? Because that's usually... Oh. Yeah. Is there a light or... It's around here. Whoa, what was that? Something just got knocked over. Okay, let me bring the stuff in here real quick. Right. Oh, freezing temperatures. So there are freezing temperatures. Man. No, with us, surprisingly. They must still be in there. somehow. Nothing's really happening, it's not withering. Got no ghostwriting. Ah. It. But usually it wails if it's a banshee. Oh, dude. Under freezing. It's moved from its favourite room. Is there anything that's been thrown? Oh, it's Rattle! Hey, Rattle! Your corpse thrown? No. I just trust you on what you said. Alright. Dude, every single time I walk into this home, man. Okay, I'm just gonna take your word from it. No, yeah, it is passively disabling lights. Okay, I feel right about this. Oh, it was a demon. I'll play a couple more rounds and then I'll disappear for the day because I'm tired. Delightful. I'm saying Lincoln medium. Hello. Hi. I do see a chat message, I'm just like, I'm doing things. Rightio. I'm gonna get the cameras into position. Can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. Oh, another hiding spot down here. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. And I haven't got the haunted mirror today, which is kind of weird. Where is the fuse box when you need it? Don't know where. Some people think. I'm gonna sneeze. Basement seems pretty chill. Nothing in here. No coal coldness. Anywhere. Last time he was in this room. Plushie! Oh, I know what the plushie does. Freezing cold temperatures, so we're good. Lighter. I'm going to light a candle. Oh, dropped it. What do my objectives? Ah, witness the ghost blowing out a candle. Don't actually know what the plushie does. Okay, right, I feel like, do you know what, I'll check the cameras and see if there's any, like, suspicious things. They're all placed extremely wrong, that's why. I'll go maneuver that one in the basement. EMF reading can be crossed off. So... Ah, ghostwriting, that's what we should check. Oh! There's an EMF reader tone. Right here. Place it down somewhere, like here, I think, because that's where the reading tone's coming up. No, it's moved! Where'd it go? I can't hear anything. I actually promise you there was a reading. Ah, it's back. No. Go straight. Nothing. Thermometer. Ah, freezing in here. Did it wail? Did the ghost wail? Did it say ghost wail or ghost scream? Ghost scream. It's a learning curve, really. As far as I've got freezing temperatures. That's really it. because it hasn't written in the spirit thing. If it gets annoyed by me talking too much, why do you hiss? But the flower in there, if it would have to wither, wouldn't it? So it definitely throws items about. Might be a Spectre. I think it might be a Spectre. I'm betting on it being a Spectre. If it's not a Spectre, well, they don't move except for when they're roaming, and it gets annoyed when I go in the bathroom. It doesn't. It's not headless in any. It's not headless though. I'll check wither, but if I go in there. But there's no wither, that's the problem. I said whale. No. The other ones were scream. Well, not when I was walking around, no. They reached 3, but they didn't reach 5. Dude, I'm just gonna say it's a spectre. Because it matches all the criteria to a spectre. They do not roam except while hunting. Every single time I go in that room, it hunts me. They're more likely to throw items. It's thrown items before. It's freezing temperatures. I don't know if it's on the light projector, but I 100% think it's a spectre, and if I'm wrong... It was a banshee! Man. Let's see what's in the... Dude, I'm so tired. Do you know what? I'll play one more round and then I'll leave. Because, like, I'm getting very, very tired. Yeah. I'll do it on easy this time because I've been doing it on medium. Juniper Road, Lincoln Street, Fenway Drive, Lillam Lane. I've been doing it on medium the entire time. So, hopefully, we'll get a W this time. Do your lights work? Thermometer. Don't have a bathroom ghost, fortunately. Not holding here. Ah! What did it say? Definitely not friendly. You're kind of gonna have to... Yeah. Place it down there, because this is where the EMF tone's coming. Ah, that's Watcher, I'm pretty sure. that one outside's facing that way. Oh wait, no, that's not Watcher. That's that weird guy with the knives. Yeah, I think I'm at level 5. I think I was like Butcher or something. I don't know. It's the one that we saw on the loading screen, I think. Where is she now? He. Do they quickly deplete energy? How far down on energy is there? Go back in. Right. You look at my thing, right? And then when I go in, right, tell me how fast it's going down. Because with wraiths, they deplete energy quite heavily. So it's 75, and then... $75. 73, yeah, so that could be a wraith, but we need an EMF level reading 5, or we need to upset it. Yep, we've got to do some more checks before we just say things. Yeah, dude, we're just gonna have to say it's a wraith because I've got to go. I got it on camera. Get in. Oh yeah, so he was throwing things around. It's only giving us an EMF level 2 though. Even though he's like right there. I just took a picture of him. Right, so I agree with you. Was it throwing things? Wait, hold on, let me check. Yeah, it was throwing things. Can he teleport? Yes, he can. So, it might be a entity then. So you might be right. It's appearing on the laser projection. Spirit box. Can teleport. Oh, can also teleport items before throwing them. Actually, might be an entity. Okay, right. I'm gonna have to go after this guy because I've got to eat. Yeah, we were right. Okay, so I guess I'll be seeing all of you later because I've got to go eat now. Bye bye.